Hello again, guys. It's Obito Chia here, back with another What if Naruto was Kaguya-san Part 4? So, let's get straight into the video. So, recap when Naruto was in the Hokage's, no, Naruto had already went to his house and he was preparing for the chunin exams. Kakashi then summons the team and tells them that there's the chunin exams and tells them that they have a week to prepare for them. Time skip. After 1 week, everyone is going to the academy, like all the teams of Konoha and the Sound, the Sand. All villages are there in this tuning exam. Is they want to see, like, they want to spy out other villages to see whether their military strength is or whether they're a threat or not. Oh, sorry about that. So Naruto and his team meet Gaara as usual. Mito is the one who saves Konohamaru, and Konohamaru looks to Mito as a big sister. So time skip the academy. We go to the academy and like they pass through the genjutsu and they went in the class. Kiba says what he says as usual. Kabuto then comes. So when Kabuto comes, he already knows that Naruto is in the Akatsuki. Flashback when Naruto was talking with Obito, telling him that he wanted to join the Akatsuki and he had his companion Miyuki. So he then showed them that he had the Wu Star, which is good for suppressing the terror beast, and Miyuki had the chakra chains. Yeah, I got that idea from I already forgot, but like if I find out, I'll put his channel below. All credit goes to him for that. So we come back and so Kabuto, like Naruto had requested like the reanimation jutsu from Orochimaru. So Kabuto came and then Naruto saw him and then Naruto then said, Kabuto, do you have it? Kabuto then nodded and gave Naruto a scroll. When Naruto received the scroll, he looked at to see if it was legit. Then he saw that it was legit. Then he said, very well, I'll let you take Orochimaru. I'll let you take Sasuke and some of the Ninetales power, but we still need it. So the writing exam goes as per usual. Uncle busts through the window. They go to the Forest of Death. So at the Forest of Death, Naruto decides to make a clone of himself as he really doesn't want to deal with the forest right now. He has other things to plan out, like how the invasion is gonna go. So he sends a clone. So as the clone is with his team, he does like he wants to go to the bathroom per usual. So his team sees this as an opportunity to fail Naruto so he never becomes a chunin. They decide to leave him. So with Naruto's team, yes, we'll finally leave the demon. Yes, he's gonna fail the test. Everyone was thinking to themselves. Suddenly a giant snake just came and swallowed up Sakura and Mito, leaving Sasuke and Menma outside. So Orochimaru did things quickly as he didn't want to get spotted. He then went and beat Mito. He then went and beat Sasuke, saying that you have come for me for power. And then he went to Menma and then he tightened the Ninetales. No, he extracted some Ninetales power. Then he put it on a seal that he had, and then he tightened Menma's seal and beat him with the curse mark on his shoulder. Then both of them then passed out. Then Menma released Mito and Sakura from the snake. So time skip 5 minutes. Naruto then reaches to their destination and sees them. So he then grabs Sasuke and Menma and carries them as Mito and Sakura following behind. So as they reach the tower, they then display the scrolls which Orochimaru had left for them. But Naruto in reality had already got like 6 other scrolls of like heaven and earth. Then Naruto then goes and opens all 6 scrolls, and then a bunch of Kakashi, Kushina, yeah, Iruka come out and then they congratulate the team. Kushina, who really hates Naruto at this, who still hates Naruto at this point, she doesn't like acknowledge him, saying that Menma and Sasuke and Mito Sakura did all the work and Naruto was just lazing around. Which Naruto like takes it to heart as he says like, I can't believe this is the person who birthed me, even though she's not my original mother. I feel like I'm gonna destroy her. Naruto said to himself, chuckling darkly. So they then wait for like all the teams to come to the towers. Everyone is at the tower. Then the preliminary rounds start. So the preliminary rounds are gonna be slightly different this time, as Naruto is not gonna battle Kiba. Instead, Kiba is gonna battle Menma. Sasuke is gonna battle uh, Rock Lee. Gaara is gonna battle Naruto. Mito is gonna battle Sakura, and then Ino is gonna battle like that guy who sucks out chakra. So it's an automatic win for that guy at Orochimaru's team. Kabuto forfeited, so he didn't want to continue, so saving his energy. So everyone, yeah. So Neji at this point fights with Hinata, and then this time he beats Hinata badly, like more than in canon. She can barely speak, move, and then as Hinata's Menma's girlfriend, he goes and grabs and takes it Lady Tsunade, and then she heals him up. So on to Menma and Kiba. So Menma and Kiba is gonna go exactly like Naruto in canon, and Naruto ends up, and Menma ends up winning and going to the next round. Sasuke and Rock Lee. Sasuke gets beaten up badly as he cannot compare to the speed and the gates which were being unlocked, even though he has his Tutomoe Sharingan in each eye. It's still not fast enough as Lee had dropped all his weights and went to the fifth gate and beat him up brutally. So when it came to Naruto and Gaara, that match had been postponed as like the stadium need to be repaired. So they eventually just moved that match for the finals as they wanted to see like what Naruto would do against like the One Tails. Everyone was really interested for that fight. So that the fights, they're just gonna go later. Like all people are gonna be in the final. It's gonna be Mito, uh, Mito, Neji, and Menma. Those are the people gonna be in the final. So time skip, like they get the 1 month training period. So during this 1 month training period, Naruto goes like to the Akatsuki base, and then he gets introduced to Pain, and then he gets his cloak, and Miyuki as well. They get their cloaks and they do a little training with Pain. So Naruto gets like to understand a little bit more information about the Renegan, like the 6 parts, which is very interested in, as he like says that he can do different tasks, but his objective still remains the same, to bring back his mother, but from different bodies, which could benefit him greatly. So Naruto decides to put this idea on the back of his mind, just in case when you need it, when he's gonna go like to the Otsutsuki planet, like to go and become the king of the Otsutsuki planet. So everyone is like preparing for the finals. So 1 month time skip and everyone is ready. Menma Mito got like the summoning jutsu from Jiraiya, and Naruto completed his Dragon Sage mode. Same with Miyuki, she also got the Dragon summoning. So Naruto's dragon is gonna be like the boss summon of like dragons. It's gonna be like a three-headed hydra, but something big and powerful. I wish I had a photo of it, but I don't really have a photo right now. So let's continue. Everyone is there at the chunin exam final. The daimyos are also there, and like so, it gets to be an important event. So first match is Mito This is Neji. So Mito, having known about Neji's Byakugan, right? She thinks instinctively like to put a chakra barrier, like the Nitrous chakra barrier, so that Neji cannot block her like chakra points. So yes, they're fighting. Mito is the one who like manages to change Neji's attitude, and he gets that character development that he needs from canon. So Mito then wins the match. She goes to rest. Then it comes Menma comes. Um Menma like didn't have a match at that time. So he waits. So Naruto and Gaara's battle. No, before. Naruto then gets to fight both of his so-called siblings, but which are not technically his siblings. So as they are fighting, the doctor said I call upon Menma and Mito Uzukaze and Naruto Uzumaki. So when they go into the ring, Menma and Mito decide to gang up on Naruto, and then after they take him out, they then battle for chunin. So they start fighting and they're delivering different types of blows. Naruto is dodging, ducking, not attacking. So Naruto decides to take it seriously, and then he releases some chains. Kushina seeing this gasp as Naruto's chains are black. So as they're fighting, Naruto releases his black chakra chains as he starts to like steal some of the Nitrous chakras. He's like storing it in his, like Osusuke's have that ability like to take 10 people into a chakra fruit. So like those pills. So Naruto is turning the Nitrous chakra into like a pill, which he is not gonna consume at the moment. He's not. So the fighting continues. Naruto is siphoning off the Nitrous chakra until like they remain with almost none of it at all. But the consciousness of the Nitrous also gets like sucked into that chakra pill, but no one notices this. So Menma and Mito decide like to activate their like tails of chakra. So what's gonna happen is like Nato is gonna cast a genjutsu on them to make it look like they have the tails, but like the speed is gonna be slow. So people might think that it's gonna be like they're exhausted or something. So as they're fighting, Nato then gets enough and knocks both Menma and Mito out, and then he goes into his battle with Gaara. So as Naruto starts his battle with Gaara, Gaara says, "Oh, Uzumaki, I want your blood." You know what he does. Then they start fighting, and Gaara releases like half of Shikaku. Yeah, he transforms like his arm into like, that Shikaku thing, which is like pretty ugly. And then they start fighting. As the fighting continues, Naruto then says, wood pillars." There's wood pillars around Gaara, and then like what Tenzo did to Naruto in canon, he goes and starts like taking out the chakra. So Naruto this time, being a smart person, is not like gonna take the whole of the Tanuki, like the one tails Shukaku for. So he just like takes a bit of Chikaku, which is like he's also gonna do like to all child beasts, like creating a fail safe just in case like this main plan fails. He also has like another option how to resurrect his mother. So he siphons off like around 30% of it, and then he leaves like the other percentage for the ghetto statue. So he already knows that sorry about that. He already knows that Obito is gonna try and betray him in future. He knows like he could stop him with the wood star and everything. So yeah, Obito, who currently is being used like by Black Zetsu, who's currently being used by Madara, and Madara is used by Black Zetsu, that cycle of everyone being used. So Naruto siphons off the chakra and the invasion starts as Gaara goes into his like sleeping tail beast mode. He doesn't like wait to go into the forest and then no. He immediately just like does the possum juice and sleeps, and Shikaku gets released. Shikaku gets released outside and it starts laughing like a maniac. I'm out now. I'm gonna kill you all. Yeah. Fuck this. So Naruto then start, and then he goes wood style, and then he grabs 1,000 hands Buddha something. I'm not sure of the jutsu, guys. If you have it, can you correct me on that? like the 1000 hand Buddha statue. Then it slaps around Shikaku, and then Shikaku goes back into Gaara's body. Then Naruto does a summoning jutsu. Naruto then summons his dragon, and then the dragon grabs Gaara. Then the dragon starts to fly. So when the dragon starts to fly, Naruto and Miyuki jump on top of the dragon's head as Miyuki then opens a vortex and the Akatsuki cloaks come out. So then put on their Akatsuki cloaks and head off to like the extraction point at the sand village, that site. So as they're heading off, Minato then shouts, Naruto, what are you doing? And then Naruto says, oh, I'm doing my mission. What mission? To capture the One Tails. I didn't give you no mission like that, Minato says, but no. I know you didn't give me a mission like that. I joined the Akatsuki. What? Why are you joining them? You know they're after your siblings, right? Oh, yes, I know. Yeah, I don't care if they die. Minato is extremely shocked by this and starts to, like, his head starts to bang in pain. He starts, like, to recall him and Kushina neglecting Naruto. Then he sees where he went wrong, and then Naruto is already gone. So they're gonna send a retrieval team, which is gonna be like Minato, Kushina, Jiraiya, Tsunade, Kakashi, Mighty Guy, Asuma, and Kornai. So they Minato has like a flying Raijin seal, like, which is at the sand, which he like put just in case if he needs to go in there and for a summit or something, for some peace treaties. So he then flashes there. Then like they journey through the desert and then they find the Akatsuki base. So when they reach the Akatsuki base, they just finished extracting the Wantos out of Gaara. So Gaara is like dead at this point, and Naruto like starts thinking about how to use like the six path, the pain jutsu, like that thing Nagato used like to control like his different paths of pain. So he then like tests out on Gaara. So Naruto's like six path pain jutsu is not gonna have like the rods, and the Rinnegan is not gonna show, but like the person is gonna be dead, but Naruto's the one is gonna be controlling him. So Naruto is doing this like to smoothen his plans out. So Naruto and Miyuki stay there as they are waiting for them to arrive. Mighty Guy breaks the board and everyone goes in, and then Minato starts to talk to Naruto. Naruto, please come back to the village. You're a valuable asset to the village, Naruto. With your wood style, you're a very powerful person. We need you, Naruto. Naruto's like, no, you need the Jinchurikis, the Childs of Prophecy. Minato, Kushina, Jiraiya, and Tsunade are shocked. But how did you know? Naruto then says, oh, you're talking about the prophecy that you're told by this pervert toad. It's wrong. If you go and ask the elder toad right now what the prophecy currently says, he will correct you. The chosen one is going to collect what belongs to he and his mother, and the world shall eventually come to true peace and understanding. They are shocked by this, and then Naruto then goes furthermore to cast a genjutsu on them. Is they like relieve Naruto's worst memories as he like getting beaten up, all that stuff. But it doesn't put anything to do with Kaguya or his plans. So everyone who is there faints and then Naruto leaves. But he's already done like the six pass jutsus. Gaara is gonna be his first part, like the Tendo part, the one which is like the gravity pulling and stuff. So guys, this is where I'm gonna end it. I think I'm gonna post this another part of what if Naruto was banished from the Eden Leave today. Also, gonna try to upload as often as possible. I'm still like working on the scripts and all. Merry Christmas, guys, and yeah, hope. Oh yeah, also guys, thank you for the support. We're now like almost going to a new year. Thank you very much. Peace.